Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all air signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have Judgment, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Queen of Swords, and we also have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, another Gemini, another Libra, or another Aquarius. What I see here is a trip down memory lane, and I'm not surprised because we have Venus in retrograde and Mercury is about to go retrograde as well on the 14th. And it's going to take a toll on you, air signs. Hopefully not in anything negative perspective, right? And I don't see anything bad happening. What I do see here is you're probably reflecting on the past, thinking about the past. You could be looking at pictures from the past, family pictures, friends, what have you. You could be spending some time with somebody from the past as well, but I decided not to clarify any further because, I don't know. The Four of Swords clarified by the Queen of Swords right next to the deck. The Queen of Swords is most likely you, air sign. You know, this is your indicator, but you could also be dealing with another air sign, another Gemini, another Libra or Aquarius. The Four of Swords is all about taking the break. It's all about isolation. It's all about thinking, reflecting. And this, I don't really see any like sudden energies. I do see you being at peace, and you're perhaps thinking about your past, right? So the Six of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is a card of balance. And it could be also a card of reflection. You're thinking about different things that happened to you over the last year or over the last decade, what have you, right? So you are in balance, you're in peace. Then we have Judgment. Judgment is a card of the past, and the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is also a card of the past. So for some of you, you could be dealing, with somebody from the past. But for most of you, like I said, at least there will be some time during this weekend where you'll be thinking about the past, going through pictures, thinking, reflecting, and just doing all kinds of things that have to do with the past. Nothing bad, perhaps you needed to take a break with that Four of Swords, and that's what I see here. Gemini, we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, we have the World, we have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Fool, and we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with another Gemini. I can interpret the spread a couple of different ways. Somebody either wants to start a relationship with you, and it's going to be a hard decision for you, or perhaps you are invited to some sort of an event or a gathering or a party or a reunion, and that may involve travel, and that is going to be a burden for you. Or perhaps somebody wants to come over and reunite with you at your house, and you're like, I don't know if I want to host this party at my place, and I think they'll talk you into it. Something along those lines. The good news is that we have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is your card, Gemini, unless you're dealing with another Gemini, but it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots. You could be hosting whatever event that's coming up for you, right? So yeah, the Three of Cups, the first card that came out, this is either a card of a celebration or a card of a union. So let's talk about love first. If this is somebody coming into your life, they want to unite with you. You could be meeting this person at some sort of an event or a gathering or a party with that Three of Cups, right? But they want to start a new cycle with you. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. Then we have the World. The World is a card of a happy end. One chapter of your life coming to an end, and a new chapter of your life could be beginning. Both the World and the Wheel of Fortune are kind of similar, to be honest with you. Both are endings, and both are about new beginnings. The World usually does involve an ending, a good ending, but the Wheel of Fortune is always just the start of a new cycle, right? But the problem here is that the next card that came out is the Ten of Wands, and it's clarified by the Fool. The Fool is taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, and the Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. So you will have a problem with getting into relationship, getting this show on the road with this person for whatever reason. I don't know why. Perhaps this is not the right time right now. You could be busy at work. It's too early in the year. You've got all these projects. You've got all these tasks on your plate. So perhaps it's hard for you to balance your life with your work. Or perhaps something is a little off about this person. You know, they could be from a different background, from a different culture. You're not aligning. You're not on the same page right away. Or perhaps you know something about this person that you're not really happy about. So that's why it's going to be a burden for you. Or perhaps this person dated a friend of yours. I don't know. Anything. Right? And I think you'll be making a decision to actually take the leap of faith with this person. You will go for it. You'll be like, okay, screw everything. I like this person. I'm falling in love with this person, so I'm just going to do it. So you're going to not care about what other people think, right? If this is about some sort of a party or a gathering, it may involve travel, right? The Three of Cups, the first card that came out, it is a card of a celebration or a union or a reunion, right? The Wheel of Fortune could be you actually going someplace, right? It could be long distance travel, or perhaps people are coming over to your house for a reunion. The World in the middle could also represent a travel card, because the World could come through as a card of someplace remote. Then we have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Fool. So yeah, it is a burden for you. If you have to travel, perhaps this is something unexpected, or traveling right now in general is a problem considering what's going on in the world. Or if people are coming over to your house, to your place, then you'll have to host it. You'll have to do all these things, take care of people, you know, how those goes, right? And with the Fool card, you're still gonna do it. You'll be like, all right, I'll either go to that party or event or a gathering or a reunion, or you guys can come over and I'll just take care of it. So yeah, one of those two scenarios, Gemini. Libra, we have the Six of Cups clarified by the Page of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Wands, and we also have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So yeah, this King of Pentacles is somebody you already know, and they'll be reaching out to you. However, you don't trust this person, right? And you're kind of suspicious of this person. It could be your ex, right? Or it could be anybody, a friend, somebody you used to work with, but you do have a reason not to trust this person, right? So yeah, the Six of Cups, the first card that came out, this is a card of somebody coming back from the past. It's clarified by the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is, in this case, I believe, a message. A text message, an email, a pigeon flying into your window with a paper message attached to it, you know, what have you. This person will be reaching out to you. Speaking of the person, the King of Pentacles, in the middle, that's the person. Probably an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If they're not an Earth sign, this is somebody who is grounded, doesn't make any sudden moves. They could be working for a financial institution. Then we have the Nine of Wands, and I think that's your reaction towards this person. This is a card of a wounded warrior. This is a card of somebody who puts up a wall between themselves and the person they're dealing with. You're suspicious. You don't trust this person, right? So that's your initial reaction towards this person. I don't know what this person is going to offer you or tell you or, you know, anything. But your initial reaction is, I don't know if I should, you know, get in touch with this person. Perhaps they just want to catch up with you, or they want to apologize to you for something they did to you in the past. The good news, I think the Empress on the bottom of the deck, that is you, Libra. Overall, you know, you are the Empress. You're sitting back on your throne. You know your worth. You know, you're relaxed. Perhaps you just want to remain calm and remain on your throne and don't even bother with this person. Because you're the Empress, they're the King. You're like a little bit above them. You know? Because a King is a good card. A King is a king, but you're the Empress. Right? And don't you forget that, Libra. You know, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Empress is an amazing card. And I think that's your energy. So this person may just want to disturb your peace. Perhaps they see you glowing up. Perhaps they see how successful you are, or you're doing great in life, and they are a little bit jealous and they hurt you in the past, and that's why you're like, I don't know if I should deal with this person. So it's up to you. It all depends on what this person did to you, and all depends on whether you want to reconnect with this person, whatever the nature of this relationship used to be. All right? Cool. Aquarius. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups, and we also have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I can interpret the spread a couple of different ways. It kind of reminds me of the Gemini reading a little bit, but it's a different vibe though. It is a different vibe. So for some of you, you could be going to a party or an event or a gathering, and when you're at that event or a party or a gathering, somebody will confess their love to you, or they will approach you, and you know, that's how the two of you will get this romantic encounter moving forward, right? And it's moving towards lots and lots of love. This person is your soulmate, right? For others of you, you are finally getting clarity about your connection with a particular individual, with a particular person. And clarity is all about the two of you are actually in love with each other, right? So yeah, here we go. The Seven of Cups, the first card that came out, is kind of similar to the Moon card that we see on the bottom of the deck. The Moon card could be a Pisces you're dealing with, because it's the personal Pisces card, but both cards are feeling kind of similar. You know, both cards are about not knowing something. You think that something is hidden from you. This is a card of uncertainty, not being clear about something. The Moon is one of the most emotional cards in the deck. And the Seven of Cups is also a card of a confusion, you know, that type of energy. But the good news is that here comes the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords will bring clarity, right? The Ace of Swords is a card of truth. The Ace of Swords is a card of a very straightforward, very direct conversation. So basically, you'll be cutting through that uncertainty and clarity. Clarity is coming your way with the Ace of Swords. And for some of you, it could be, are you going to that event or a party or a gathering? Or it's clarity about how you and another person feel towards each other, right? So the next card that came out is the Three of Cups, and it's clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. So if you're thinking about going someplace to a party or event or a gathering, I think you should, because that's where you could meet this person who's going to be in love with you, madly in love with you, and you'll be in love with them. The Knight of Cups with the Two of Cups clarifying the Three of Cups, this is love coming your way at that party, right? Perhaps this is somebody you already know, but you're not sure if they're going to that party, right? I think they are. And if you do go there, you know, this conversation will start, and it will lead to this amazing love story, love connection, right? Or if this is about uncertainty, how you feel and how they feel about you, where the two of you stand, you'll get clarity about that. And where the two of you stand is you're in love with each other. Perhaps, I don't know why you've been kind of not talking about it. But this weekend, the two of you will have that conversation, and you'll realize that both of you are in love with each other. And perhaps both of you were a little shy. Both of you just couldn't, you just didn't know how to start this conversation. But this conversation is coming, and the truth is, the Ace of Swords, that's the Ace of Truth. The truth is that both of you actually have deep, genuine, loving, mutual feelings towards each other, right? The Knight of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love, and the Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of, you know, two people being on the same page, and it's a card of unconditional love. So clarity is coming, Aquarius, whichever way you look at it, whichever situations I was just talking about. But the outcome is still amazing. You're either falling in love with a new person, or you will discover that the person you're in love with is actually in love with you. Alright? Cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.